Hello and welcome back for part 14 of This is Total War with Arkhan Black. And yeah, before I forget, there is a Skaven Army in ambush stance right around here, or at least, yeah, somewhere in this area by Al Haik. I think that's okay because my army here is still recruiting for another turn. Yeah, so I wasn't planning to move out. But we didn't manage to discover them at the start of our turn. Down here, we did discover these Skaven. So Arkhan being in ambush stance probably emboldened this army to come up closer. This is just infantry, apart from the spellcaster general, like apart from his warp lightning, and some high tier storm vermin, I guess. There's nothing scary in this army. So I had planned... Yeah, I had planned to have Arkhan have the option to attack this settlement, but I think with this army sitting here, we should just try and wipe this out instead. It's also the Tomb Kings.
I'll redouble my efforts.
It's too bad we can't do... Yeah.
Faith in you wanes.
It'd be great to take out this army while it's in force march too.
Lich King.
I could reach with Arkhan, in the sense that I could launch the attack against the settlement and they would reinforce.
Servant of Nagash.
No, I can't even do that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so we can't attack this army, unfortunately.
This is forbidden. To the temple.
Bit concerned about other Skaven armies that could be in the fog of war this way. I'm not sure as well, because I'll come in with 2 stacks against this army, they're going to withdraw, I'm assuming, and where they withdraw could be a little... It might just be a little tricky to follow up and fight them again. Maybe I start by seeing that actually.
Nekara rises from the sands.
So this army just comes to here.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Arkhan goes to here. I think I'll actually launch the first attack with this.
My master will return.
Yeah, we really don't have much movement. I maybe should have fought this with just Arkhan's army, so that they stood and fought. No, I don't know. That's that line of thinking could get you in trouble. Alright, we can join 2 Lich Priests into Arkhan's army. That seems like a good idea. Sure. So this is the knowledgeable Lich Priest that I never leveled up, but may as well do that now. Yeah, I guess I'll take the spell that boosts friendly leadership and penalizes enemy leadership, although I don't like either of them very much. Yeah, this is the same law of magic that Arkhan has. And then this Lich Priest has... Oh, he just has strong, so I guess he's kind of a filler for now. Level can I recruit? Oh, I can only recruit at level 4. Okay, so he might... Yeah. He may end up sticking around for a while. Okay, so that's 19 units. One more turn. Yeah, one more turn before these 2 regiments of renown are available. And one more turn, I believe, as well before the next great incantation of Tahath. Okay. I don't think this is worth doing still. I know there are going to be armies in my territory, but I don't think the attrition damage ends up being enough to justify the cost there.
What?
Okay, so attack this army with Arkhan.
Raise them.
Yeah, they withdrew.
Dance macabre. Your advice.
Ah, but I can reach with my other army.
Master
Let's see, does this work? I think Arkhan... I need to get Arkhan to the edge of that red circle. I think it's just going to be short.
I'm awake.
Yeah, you can definitely make that attack at least. Yeah, and the movement isn't being limited by those Lich Priests. So kicking one of them out of the army wouldn't give me more movement. I kind of have to... I've kind of locked myself into fighting this. Because if I don't, I can't get far enough away that they can't attack me. And of course, being Skaven, they have the ability to launch an ambush even on a regular attack.
Legions rise.
Yeah, the problem is I don't want Arkhan in force march, but I think that's what's going to have to happen.
For Nagash.
Or maybe not. No, Arkhan can reinforce on regular march. Okay, okay. This isn't so bad. Yeah, this isn't so bad. Because I'm thinking, yeah, being in regular march gives me the option to withdraw if this army launches an attack, for instance. Okay, let's do this.
Kill these wretches.
Yeah, the battle's heavily in our favour. I mean, we just outnumber them 2-1. They've got some elite troops, but they've also got a lot of mediocre troops too. I think I should fight this manually. Try not to take damage on important units. I guess that's the way to say it. I don't mind too much about taking damage on these fresh recruits, but the auto resolve doesn't always distribute damage how you'd like it to. Let's say.
Nehekara will be mine.
I think I probably should have one of these Lich Priests leave Arkhan's army after battle and try to head up towards like the heart of Rakav Dynasty territory to get vision on more armies. Okay, so pretty straightforward battlefield. Lots of magic, that's great. Enemy have no missile units whatsoever. It's just the magic. Yeah, the magic from their lord is slightly scary, but otherwise it's just melee infantry. Just trying to get a sense of where their storm vermin are. So this flank has clan rats, Skaven slaves, storm vermin at this end, these two units. Plague Mints and clan rats at the back, and then storm vermin, storm vermin, storm vermin, storm vermin. Okay, so this flank is much stronger. I think I'll send... I've got so many chariots, I guess I don't have to send them at the same flank. I think I might just send the archer chariots forward to harass, because obviously they have archers. The melee chariots, I think I'll hold back and actually use... I won't go for some kind of flank. I'll hold them back closer to my main battle line. Yeah, speaking of which... I think I'll have this infantry line basically form up on my right flank with the idea that Arkhan and his stronger troops... Oh, Arkhan's actually coming in from the right. That's still fine. Yeah, I don't really want these troops to face off against the storm vermin. So let's do something like this. I think I'll leave these chariots just off to the side. So wait for the Skaven to come in and hit them in the flank and rear of the chariots. I think I'll do that rather than trying manoeuvring around, you know, over here with too many units at once. Just seems like a way to get in trouble. I've had this bad experience in that recent battle where I had lost a lot of chariots because they just got bogged down in combat, which they weren't supposed to. Oh, there's menace below to watch out for. Always forget about that. So they're going to be spawning clan rats on top of us as well. Okay, here's our elite troops, so they can be right here. So have Arkhan go to the middle.
Legions forward.
Yeah, those distracting storm vermin I think is a pretty good use of my archer chariots. They do have shields, so the arrows aren't maybe doing so much, but that's alright. Okay, now I've got all my other archers. Yeah, there's the menace below. Kinda spawned it in a stupid place. Or at least not the most dangerous place, maybe is the way to say it. Yeah, pulling those units off to the flank, that's great. Okay, I've got 2 more archer chariots here. You know what, let's send them to do some harassment too. You come back. Yep, stop. I don't want you to waste arrows on that unit, it's not coming back. I still need to do some more organising here. Yep, those units are fine, these units are fine. These aren't storm vermin, are they? No. We're gonna just have to charge the units on this flank, I think. But that's alright. What about the rest of my infantry? Caskets haven't been able to deploy, that's my bad. The menace below is just irritating, like... It's always the case that you just get distracted by too much stuff happening at once.
Lich Priests.
Fortunately, we've got a lot of archers here, and I think we're going to be able to do substantial damage to them as they come in. Alright, hopefully I can get Arkhan out of that clump of troops. Oh, that's my Tomb King. Okay, that works out. Yeah, Arkhan try and get out of there. Alright, that flank's going fine. This is going okay. Okay, those skeletons are getting destroyed. Oh, those are storm vermin. Yep, that makes sense. Broke that storm vermin, or broke that unit at least. Nice. Okay.
I command animus. Proceed.
Looks like a lot of troops right here we can fire into the back of. Okay, we lost a unit of skeletons, that's okay. Yeah, gonna be taking a lot of damage from their magic unfortunately, but can't do anything about it. Tried to give myself time to like set up my lines of missile troops at the start of this battle, but I didn't do a good enough job of it, obviously. Yeah, so much for not taking much damage. Auto-resolve would honestly probably be as good, but what can you do? Ah, stupid archers. Alright, we've got the center routing here. The storm vermin are just going to be fighting, like, not to the death, but certainly really hard to get rid of. Alright, archers focus on breaking this unit. At least with them having retreated already, they are dead if we wipe them out here. Yeah, this is a bit of a mess. I haven't lost anything that important. Oh, why are my archers over here? Something about commanding two armies at once. It's just like a bit too much to micromanage. I need to improve on that for sure. Alright, it looks like a lot of their troops are routing. Have we got the army loss penalty? Not quite. Yeah, now we do. Okay. Don't want everyone to keep shooting. Use cheap magic to just do some healing. Yeah, more damage than I should have taken, but still not too bad overall. And this army's wiped out, so we don't have to run them down. Okay. I maybe should have formed my main battle line even closer to the edge of the map, just give me an extra few seconds, because I didn't have this flanking position at all. Although, yeah, the Tomb Guard did pretty well in melee, which is the recurring theme in this campaign. Like, they have served me very well. I don't think I had any units completely wiped out other than basic skeletons. Maybe one unit chariots, that doesn't matter too much either though. I don't think improving leadership of these troops helps with the healing at all, but may as well do it. Alright. Okay, I did have a chariot archer unit worked out. Right. Yeah, some of this... Yeah, the Storm Vermin unit and the General did a ton of damage to us. So let's see. I'm not planning on fighting... I don't think I'm planning to fight any other battles this turn. I already have 4,000 gold, and I'm going up above the 5,000 I need for the Great Incantation next turn. I think I'm tempted to just go for the replenishment. It only affects this army, which is unfortunate. Because that's 10 replenishment right now, and then plus 8% for 3 turns. Yeah. I think that's a safe choice.
Arkhan the Black. I deign to move.
Okay. So yeah, wipe them out, got the war banner. Oh, not in friendly territory. That certainly is unfortunate.
Victory, yes!
Yeah, let's have this Lich Priest just leave the army to scout up this way, I think.
Furthers my plans.
Oh, what is this?
I think not.
Okay, that's weird. So that's the faction, that's the Rogue Army faction. I thought they didn't have any settlements. Oh, they don't, but they're a Horde faction. Huh. Okay, so I guess they must have just had this second army around earlier and they've brought it over.
Unwise.
I mean, they're currently raiding They're currently raiding the Rakaf Dynasty and annoying them quite a lot, unsurprisingly. But it's me they're at war with, so I'm assuming this army is going to come over further this way. I can't see any units there apart from Way Watchers. Alright, grab these level up points. So here, let's go for the Righteous Smiting, although I completely forgot to use it that battle.
Who dares? Tomb King of Mehekara.
Yeah, there's Tomb King leveled up, but that's not... Yeah, he's a jar collector, unfortunately. So he's only temporarily a general. One thing I will do once I have the Great Incantation available is recruit some generals who are not going to have jar collector points. They'll have points in stuff like casualty replenishment. Just thinking about...
Not possible. Certainly.
I'm considering force marching back so I'm in my own territory and I get at least some casualty replenishment.
I serve King and Patriarch.
I suppose I could have... How far can Arkhan get?
Resurrection.
Yeah, Arkhan can only force march back to here. I'm not sure that takes him out of range.
Victory. Of course it's victory.
I guess I'd be surprised. Yeah, looking at these units, they aren't going to have. I don't think the rest of this army is going to be super strong. I mean, Way Watchers are still a very good unit, but they've only got 2 or 3 experienced chevrons.
I forbid this.
Oh, these guys have Tomb Scorpions now. 1 unit of Tomb Guard and at least 2 Tomb Scorpions. Yeah, their army's going to get scarier. They don't have many experience points though. I don't think this army's going to want to fight 2 of our armies, even if we're on force march. And I think the same's true for these guys.
Open the Liber Mortis.
Because I think if I force march back to here with Arkhan, which is as far as I can get, then... Yeah, I think I'll more or less fully replenish.
I'm awake.
This army can get even a little further.
My master will return.
I could move this Tomb Prince up to see if there's any other armies, but I don't think any armies past what I can already see is going to be able to come reach us.
Victory is assured.
It's a tough decision.
You are not him.
I think I'll do it. I don't like leaving armies in force march over the end turn. Yeah, look at that replenishment. I mean, that's like saving me a turn that I'd otherwise waste having to wait to get healed up. He's not healing as much, but it's still something. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get attacked over the end turn. It's always, yeah, I don't know. I'm always uncomfortable leaving the armies in force march, but I think it is risk I can take in this spot. Okay, so do I want? Let's head this guy up towards the Black Tower of Arkhan. Yeah, so they have another stack here, so I can see there's this army, this army, this army. That's probably all their forces. Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to have another... They're certainly not going to have another full stack on top of those three. Okay, so the Rakath Dynasty armies aren't so dangerous, but the trouble here is this army... I think the problem here is if this army makes a move towards Kofur.
My great works unfinished.
Might be able to try and block it with this Necrotect. See how much gold that costs. Ah, 483. Didn't consider that when budgeting or planning to... Yeah, because I want the 5k for next turn. I could demolish... I mean, I could just demolish one of these cheap income buildings. That would make up the cost.
Such shrines. Nekara rises from
I really want to get these 4 scorpions in. Yeah, I don't want to cancel the recruitment. Because it takes the 2 turns. So what was his chance of success on this? 42%. I think I'll go for this. I mean, this is just a hero I recruited like last turn. If anything bad happens to him, it's not a problem. I don't want to just throw away 480 gold, but I think 42% is high enough that I'll try it. If this succeeds, and this army really can't do anything dangerous next turn, which is all I want. Yeah, he didn't succeed. Okay, no worries. At least he's not wounded. I've got a wounded Necrotect, I think. Yeah, 3 more turns before he comes back. Alright. Okay, so because of that, I will also just demolish one of these. Yeah, maybe in Kofur I'll just demolish that. So that'll get me up above. Yeah, that'll only just get me up above 5,000, right? Assuming I get all this income, which isn't guaranteed. Well, okay, here, but if I don't get all this income, I'll be able to fight. I'll either have a battle over the end turn, conceivably, or I'll have a battle next turn and get money from that. So, actually, yeah, I don't need to demolish this, right? I don't need 5,000 at the start of my turn. Well, that said, there's no guarantee I guess I actually have an army in range to attack here. I'm thinking of having this army move out. Once I've got the extra scorpions, but despite his movement range, I'm not sure. Depending on what the Skaven army here does and what this army does, he might not get to fight. Yeah. I think I should not worry at all about just building, like demolishing and rebuilding these buildings. Like I've talked about before, it just isn't that much gold. Better to just guarantee I get the right I want. Alright, and I have a level up on this hero. Oh, that's great. I get to banishment. Yeah, the higher hero recruit rank from this building is super nice.
I turned him down.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. So I finished my... I can actually get another hero slot. So I just finished this research. So I do want... Yeah, I think I do want to go for one of these Tomb Kings, like these Dynasty Tomb Kings. I like this guy a lot. We're doing a lot of fighting in desert. He boosts the whole army's melee attack by 8, which is a lot in the desert. Range plus 10% is also really great. Yeah, I think I'll have this guy as a commander. But I don't need him next turn because he's going to be coming into an army that I'm currently, that I'll start recruiting. So I think I'd rather just get another hero for scouting and go for the one that costs the jars rather than the gold, so let's do that. And where do I actually want to recruit my army from? I think probably Eye of the Panther. It's kind of... Well, I was going to say it's kind of close to the action on both flanks here. Lashiek's a bit far back. Lashiek, yeah, I want to recruit an army in a province where I'm not already recruiting, so that would basically either be down here or in my mountain region. I think Eye of the Panther is still the best bet. I'm not recruiting at all here, and I'm not using global recruitment there. So, sure. Just grab the guy with a boost movement range. He's not going to stay the general. I just need him to come in the short term. Okay. Yeah, so in terms of non-basic units, the only unit slot I haven't taken up is this one archer chariot that I need to replace.
Address me as your highness.
Over here, I definitely want to... Yeah, this should be the priority in terms of filling out my army, I think. Yeah, I definitely want to have as many troops here as I can get over the end turn. It's really unfortunate I can't complete the Bone Giant recruitment this turn because this army can go like 1, 2 and hit Kofur and there's nothing I can do about it.
A past patron.
Yep, that's, I mean that sucks, but
This is forbidden.
it doesn't cost anything to recruit these skeletons. I think I should still try and have the defenses here be as strong as possible. So that looks fine. Then the new general here can recruit,
Yes. Resurrection near.
I guess, just skeletons, since the global's recruitment's taken up. Yeah, that's fine. It's not essential I grab this extra chariot archer unit. The chariots kind of fall off a bit, like against the storm vermin or heavily armored units like storm vermin, tomb guard that I'm seeing more of now. They like neither the skeleton archer chariots or the regular skeleton chariots are super effective. They're still okay, but it's against like light infantry missile units that they're really strong.
Master Lich.
Right, I can't recruit new units here. I must remember these two units next turn. Those could make a bit of a difference somewhere, depending on where I need them. Okay, so that's all recruitment sorted out.
Under such conditions.
I'm going to have this Necrotect rejoin his army. Yeah, this Necrotect rejoin King Yenhanza here, so he'll have a full set of heroes. His army will be more or less finished for the short term. I suppose I might want to put a casket into it. I can just decide that based on how strong the stuff he's facing looks.
My father demands it.
Okay, I think there could be more Skaven coming from this side, but they'll be far enough away that I don't need to worry about them just yet, so let's just explore it this way. I mean, this army was out of sight. I had no idea it was here. If there's another army like that, I want to know about it. This Necrotect isn't in an army yet, so I'll just leave him. Yeah, settlement upgrade. I'm not going to take that. I need to save the gold.
Victory. Of course it's victory.
Okay, I think that all looks good for this turn. Let's just check diplomatic status again. So yeah, we've weakened clan wars quite a lot. Raghav Dynasty are weaker than us overall, as are everyone else. Yeah, we hit the top nuts pretty hard. So they have military presence 3 between these two, so that's 6 or 7 units. And then they've got no military presence there. And then they've just got the troops in Martek, which is going to take a while for them to recover and build up again. So, no, that looks... This doesn't look too bad, I think. I've just got to avoid taking bad fights. That's the big thing. Just double check I haven't got an extra hero, I haven't moved anywhere. No. Alright, let's see what the Skaven do up this way.
He abhors my work.
Force march. Interesting. Oh, we're actually showing us stronger than Clan Wars now. Definitely love to see that.
I see your nagging doubt. You cannot barter now.
Yeah, you want a peace treaty because you're fighting other people, but I do not accept. Yes, I have to see what's going on this way. They just put them in the settlement. Okay, and they're marching north. Wow. I'm going to raid stance. I see. That army actually moved out and is raiding us as well. Okay, okay. Well, that doesn't seem... That N10 was not so bad. Didn't get attacked down here. I didn't think I would, but... Very happy I didn't. Yeah, I'd love to do this, but we'll have to see if it's doable within 12 turns. Seek out the Skaven nests and put an end to these vermin once and for all. Well, sadly they have like a dozen more territories as well as this one, but I like your thinking. We did lose a lot of income from the raiding.
Legions rise.
Futile.
Okay, get to see a little more of this army. Wildwood Rangers. So these are really strong melee units, but they're not... They can't take much damage. Like they don't have much armor. They're pretty vulnerable to archer fire. Don't see anything like treemen.
We are lost.
Arkhan's army's back to full strength. Yeah, I lost vision of this Skaven down here though. So in the north... So this... Yeah... What's this Skaven army up to? They force march from here down to here. There's lots of experience, but there's no storm vermin. So this army isn't too scary looking. These are very dangerous. And they have a wizard. What does he have? Pestilent Breath. Plague Rash. Oh, he doesn't actually... Oh, I see. He's a Plague Priest. Right, so he doesn't have the Warp Lightning. And the General's a Master Assassin. Yeah, because here's the thing. It's like... I have a ton of movement on this Lord.
Cannot not. Too many doubt me. My servant fails me.
Military presence 12. Okay, so that's 2 stacks.
I forbid this.
If my math is correct. Yeah, it's 2 stacks. So I don't think they have another army in Bel Aliad.
Struggling artist.
So the obvious thing to do here would be to just take out the army closest to me. The problem there is that this army is going to retreat. I need to avoid...
No.
Yeah, the thing I need to avoid here is is letting a Skaven army attack me over the end turn, which I've mentioned before, but it's just the fact that they have a high chance of doing an ambush even on a regular attack makes them so dangerous.
Attend your king.
This army is not as vulnerable to ambush as like his previous army used to be. The Tomb Scorpions are obviously, yeah, they just turn around and fight, and I don't have as many missile units, but still, I want to avoid it if at all possible. The good news as well is that I'm going to finish recruitment of the Bone Giant, so I'm pretty happy with the way this has ended up in terms of not having armies move out further to the west. It's just a question now as to what I actually do to try and start dealing with them.
I serve king and patriarch.
I don't think I'm in such a rush here, in the sense that, like, I've got two armies that are still building up, right? What I don't want to do is send an army out and have it wiped out, because my army, I can only recruit so quickly. Like, I'm capped every turn on my global recruitment. So maybe that I think that makes me lean towards having not being too aggressive with my armies here. Use my extra Necrotech slot I recruited to get another scout in the area. Get vision back on the Skaven in the south here. See how much movement I have. I still have 66% movement even after I launch this attack, because this army's going to retreat. Ooh, are they going to retreat? I think they should, because yeah, being invaded puts them in winded vigor. They might not retreat. They might not think I'm strong enough. Huh. It's interesting. So if I move to here, add this Necrotect. Adding the Necrotect is nice because it lets me heal my Scorpions. Or will do once I level them up. Yeah, let's start the turn by doing that, I think. I've got Regiment of Renown. Yeah, I've got these units here, but I don't need them in this army. Having said that, maybe I do. Maybe this army is the army I want to strengthen. After this battle, I should have enough gold to be able to afford this. Maybe this is the army that I need to strengthen as much as possible. I can't both have this Necrotect join the army and have him scout. I think having him scout is actually kind of essential. Well, what am I going to do here? I'm going to try and defeat this army, but then I'm going to pull back to Al-Haik, or at least I'm going to stay out of range of this Skaven army's attack. So maybe I don't care too much about what's outside in the line of in the fog of war.
Great art refreshes all.
Alright, that cut down the movement of the army by a lot, but I can always boot this Necrotect out if I need to get the movement back up again. Okay, I think I want this army to be as strong as possible, just because it's on its own, whereas in the south I have two armies, or two almost full armies. So let's do this. And they stood and fought. Wow. They stood and fought and the balance of power is still in their favour. I don't think that's accurate. Like, yeah, I don't know. I imagine this is going to be a pretty tough fight still, but I'm very happy they stood and fought. Yeah, starting big in battle winded. Like, that just hits all their troops, right? I think the balance of power might just underrate the Tomb Scorpions. Anyway, let's see. They don't already regenerate, do they? No. No, that's the ability I just put on them. Yeah. And this banner actually does matter because they have carrion, so let's give that to the Lich Priest, who's going to be with the archers.
Nehekara will be mine.
This will be a good test for the Tomb Scorpions. I think Tomb Scorpions are solid units, and I think having more of them actually is... like, I think they're not a unit that has diminishing returns, and having too many like artillery. So, I think they should be pretty effective here. I think we want to deploy in such a way as to not fight all of them at once. I think I like the look of this ridge. Deploy here, advance to the ridge. Yeah, let's try that. Just remind myself what my spellcaster here has. Oh, he just picked a banishment. Nice. Yeah, so I don't have any army-wide healing in this army. But I do have my highest level Lich Priest. Okay, okay. Yeah, can leave the catapult down, it starts in range of all their troops. Start the archers like this, then just run them up to the top of the hill, and have the infantry and scorpions basically form up like just over the crest of the hill, so the archers can be right on top. I think that's the best bet. I don't have too much of an infantry front line in this army. I mean, that's one thing with getting the scorpions, obviously, but that's okay. And what else we got? Lich Priest plus Tomb Prince and Necromancer. Okay, so all my heroes are on foot except for my War Sphinx. Yeah. Get up to the top of the hill.
Forward! Charge!
Might have to, you know, yeah, I have to be a bit careful with my catapults here. Should be okay. They're gonna get attacked by carrion.
Curse them all!
Let's make sure we're shooting at something worth shooting. Probably not just skeleton spearmen, right? Yeah, let's shoot their archers. Yeah, Necromancer got up here. Should be able to land a pretty nice banishment as the their troops come in here.
Move, slaves!
They're really going for some kind of flank though.
Come now!
Looks like the carrion are content to come attack my archers, which is fine with me. Yeah, they might be trying to flank us, but they only have infantry, so, you know, frankly, I'm not that worried about it. Can't do a banishment just yet, but I did manage to get a nice net trapping all those units. Alright, these units are coming around, that's fine. That's our Tomb King, okay. attempt to use healing just yet.
Stone Shaper.
Necrotect is probably going to end up in a bit of trouble. And my archers try and help him. Catapults left to its own devices, perfect. Yeah, I'm seeing that their front line is not doing great here. They've got the Ushabti down already. Okay, that's annoying. I always manage to forget about the Ushabti. Let's try and shoot them, get these archers out of the way. Now they've got Tomb Guard over here. Okay. Try and prioritize those. Lich Priests in combat, that's not great. Yeah, the Ushabti didn't do too much damage in the end. Oh, what are my catapults doing? I don't know. I guess it's a line of sight issue that they couldn't shoot. It's pretty annoying. Yeah. Having a Tomb Scorpion in the back to mess with their archers, perfect. Focus on that Ushabti unit. Tomb Scorpions are doing really well. Yeah, just shoot into whatever you can, whatever's clumped up unit. Yeah. Oh, the silly hill is causing me problems here. That's what is going on. Okay, we took out those Ushabti. Alright, concentrate fire on Tomb Guard. Yeah.
I will. Animus. Necromancer. Sacrifice them.
Try and get... Great to get a Tomb Scorpion or somebody... Yeah, maybe Necrotect and go after these archers. We're taking quite a lot of damage, but it's spread across the board, right? It's kind of spread evenly on most of my troops, which is what you want. I think we've dealt... Yeah, we've definitely dealt kind of critical damage to them here. Units crumbling, that is not good. Got my Ushabti, okay. Yeah, this unit's been fighting their lord the whole battle, that's why they're in trouble. I think this is fine. I've taken a lot more damage than I would have liked, but based on the balance of power at the beginning, we've done a lot more damage to them than they have to us. I think the question is just whether I have units wiped out. Yeah, I did just have a unit wiped out. Okay. I think I underestimated, like I saw that enemy units were very low on health and morale, and I was like, okay, yeah, we've got rid of them, but obviously with them being undead, they don't actually break, they just come back and keep fighting. I think we've got them now, though. Yeah.
So be it.
Yeah, they're disintegrating now. Just there, Tomb King left. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, I guess we did lose over half our army in the end. But still, that's a stat wiped out. Yes, they can rebuild it, but not that quickly. Lost a unit of skeletons. Took damage on other stuff, but it'll replenish. I mean, I'm just gonna retreat back to Al Haik, I think. Yeah, grab the money. Banner of Swiftness, okay. Oh, I can't get back to Al Haik.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
Hmm. Yeah, this army is nothing at all to worry about.
Cannot. Not.
This army is more scary. I think I'm going to kick the Necrotect out of the army because he's limiting our movement range. Ah, there we go. Nice. So,
The day of awakening comes.
could still launch this attack against this Clan Moor's army in force march. I think I shouldn't do that. I think I should play it safer. Like, that's a risk I don't need to take. I don't know exactly what's out here. It is possible there's another Skaven army.
Victory in undeath.
Let's just take this level up. Yeah, Desert Strike is about all that the Tomb King doesn't have at this point. Don't need to get a Skeleton Steed with this Tomb Prince, so just wait for the Chariot. So now the question is,
Brutal fool.
do I actually want to go all the way back to Al Haik? Or do I want to, say, go into ambush stance, but stay in this area so I'm not so far back? Kind of like the idea of going into ambush stance, but having the option to, and like giving me the option to come back and move further next turn. There's still a risk that this an army is pushed out towards either my troops here or my newest army starting right here.
Nehekara rises from the sands. Victory rise.
Decisions. If I'd known I'd had enough movement to reach the Skaven army, even after winning that battle, I maybe would have taken the instant replenishment, so I just was a bit healthier. Then go for them. Okay, no, I think my decision not to do that is the best one, and I should just stick to it. Just walk back up to here. Actually, moving over slightly to the west probably makes sense. Yeah, let's move to here. Go to ambush stance. Oh, I can't go into ambush stance. Ah, nuts. Hold on, movement range 28%. Character does not have enough movement range to adopt the stance. No, that's stupid. Yeah, I don't know why the game's not letting me go into ambush stance. It says I don't have enough movement range, but I have 28 and it shouldn't take 25. Grr. Okay, well, with that being the case, I'm kind of locked into backing even further up then. Nuts. Alright, well, whatever. Can't do anything about it. So where do I want my Casket of Souls to go? Let's see if a question. I think into this army. I already have 2 caskets in Arkhan's army. Casket, and I have, yeah, second piece of artillery. Like, I already have the sort of drawbacks of artillery in this army, and a second piece isn't at all at the point of hitting diminishing returns. So let's just recruit 1 skeleton there. That frees up more local recruitment for the army over here also. Perform the rites. Yep.
The day of awakening comes.
And get caskets. I'm pretty irritated about that ambush dance thing. Like little, I don't know, little glitches like that where it seems like the game should let you do something and then it doesn't. Always annoy me. If I get ambushed and wiped out by this army of the end turn, yeah, I'm not gonna be happy. Alright, whatever. Can't do anything about it. I could reload. I don't really feel like doing that. That's nice. Probably don't need... Yeah, so the question is how much of the global recruitment goes in recruiting here versus recruiting here.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
See about replacing this lord with someone else also. Okay, so I've got three kings I could recruit this turn at rank 5 who haven't had skill points assigned yet. So I think 2 of those I'll have on jar duty. No, I can have all 3 of them on jar duty. This army isn't going to have to fight over this end turn. So up to Jaws 11. What happened to Jaws 10? Oh, I guess he's in the field. Yeah. Yeah, so Jaws 12 is this one. I'll end on... Yeah, I'll just end on Trustworthy for the public order boost. I'm not going to be fighting battles with these lords, so it doesn't matter.
Your king slaves. Victory, yes.
And down here, replace this guy with...
Submit to your king. They need to prove themselves. Perhaps an agent of Cetra. My dynasty reigns supreme.
And yeah, Trustworthy guy last of all.
Be done.
I am spending the jars I'm getting, so having more hoarders of the jars is definitely useful. Okay, now, research-wise, I want to go for this king, and I'll recruit him at rank 5 or 6 next turn, and he'll actually be commanding one of my new armies. Right, that's all looking good.
I'm dead.
Got a new Necrotect. Where do I want him recruited? Maybe just Eye of the Panther, scout up this way. Or Al Haik, scout sort of east and southeast. Yeah, let's recruit him in Al Haik, that way he's slightly higher level. Go for Yushabti Carver, even though I can't recruit those just yet.
I'll move in time. We wait for now.
Yeah, we'll be able to get some more heroes in a couple of turns too, which would be great. Assuming I can build up some more money. So let's recruit like this. Yeah, these armies are getting up to half a stack each. It's pretty good.
Attend your king.
Alright, what am I doing down here? I think I want vision
My father demands.
of the Skaven in case they brought in another strong stack, or they've moved out with this one. They haven't moved out of this one. Oh, I see. They've still got a couple more unit slots to recruit. So I think we have kind of a... I think we finally have a turn off here to complete Arkhan's quest battle.
Nekara rises from the sand.
So let's go ahead and do that.
All shall fear.
Now I only get to bring in one army for that.
Tool of the mortuary cult.
I have to decide about
Machinations.
rejoining the army of this Lich Priest.
Source of power.
I think I value the intel. Well, I already know the army. I can see the armies here. No, I'll try and level this guy up a little more.
You are not him.
So that's 19 units. I can bring one more. I don't have a super strong front line of this army, but I feel like
Deem it. Now we go.
I'd rather give another unit of archers.
Moving.
Yeah, this army should be certainly strong enough for this battle. Oh, it costs 500 gold to teleport. I hadn't realised that. Fortunately, I do have 500 gold. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. So this Slan... Oh, I thought he was a life Slan. Looks like he's a light magic Slan instead. Okay, so there's the Solar Engine Bastiladon. And Feral Bastiladon, that doesn't matter. A couple units of Temple Guards. Okay. Then Skinks, Stegodon, and Pterodons.
Harvest of souls.
I think I'll try and do in this battle what I should have done when I fought the dinos in that rogue army and have my archers focus down the single entities rather than having my archers and artillery trying to take out their infantry. Necrosphinx is good against the dinos, that's good. Always nice having that bonus versus large. Oh, we get the cinematic.
Loyal fools. Today we do Nagash's work. This pathetic rabble of reptiles presume to master the arts of resurrection. Their pitiful knowledge of such matters will die with them, here before the statues of the gods. Slay them all. Bring me Alcatizar's remains. My tomb blade will burn with the light of Nagash.
I like how my artillery's firing before the cinematic's finished, it's pretty funny. Oh, why is the camera stuck like this though? That's... There we go. Alright, artillery just stopped for a moment. I can't remember which direction the reinforcements come from. Yeah, we'll just make a normal battle line, I think. I like this terrain, like the it's kind of underground, I guess. It's cool. Okay. Archers. Yeah, I do like how the caskets had such long range that they started firing while Arkhan was still trying to give his speech. The liches on the caskets like, ah, screw it, let's just go. Send the chariots forward.
Shall pay.
Magic do I have with this army? Yeah, nothing great yet. Oh, well, okay, I don't have any AoE magic attack spells yet. Oh yeah, that's the Basilodon firing. You know what? No reason not to just open fire. I mean, if they're literally going to stand there, sure, I'll use my casket armor on them, why not? These are the strongest infantry units, the reinforcements just have skinks, I think. There they come, okay. What magic does this land have? Yeah, Shem's Burning Gaze, and then a protection spell. Okay, no problem. Alright, let's have all my troops here advance. Try and get my archers in range of the Solar Engine Basilodon as soon as I possibly can.
Take the black. Of death.
Enemy reinforcements approaching. They're coming from over there. That is fine. Yeah. It's mainly concerned they're coming in from behind us, but nope. Yep, Archer Focus Fire is taking down the Basilodon despite all its armor. Not sure what the Temple Guards are doing, but dying. Oh, Cold One Riders. Wait. Oh, they are coming from behind us. Crap. Yeah. Arkhan's also taking a bunch of damage, which is not good at all. So there's cavalry and there's pterodons coming in from the back. Okay. Oh, it doesn't look like there's too much coming in from this way. Arkhan's really badly hurt though. He needs to stay at home. Attempt to redeploy before I've dealt with this army in front of me, which is not good. These are just skinks though. What's over here? Oh, their hero. Yeah, I don't think there's any real need to fight him, honestly. Alright. These units don't have much experience. The enemy units, that is. I don't think we should have too much trouble with them, but let's try and focus down the Stegodon. Yeah, I'm really worried about Arkhan getting wounded here. Skink cohorts, like, they're numerous, but they're just not that dangerous, right? Ah, they're casting magic at Arkhan. Okay, get out of there. What's happening on this flank? Okay, I've got archers in combat against Cold One Riders, that's not good. Try to get that unit to break.
Obey. Arkhan moves. Law of death.
I didn't see the Cold One Riders on their like unit cards at the beginning of the battle. I don't know if that was just because I didn't pay attention, or they're like an extra unit that you don't know is turning up. I've almost got rid of the Stegodon.
They shall perish.
Managed to get my caskets to avoid taking too much damage. Those Tomb Guards, yeah, those Tomb Guard aren't going anywhere. That's good.
Lich Priest. The Liber Mortis calls.
Alright, Necro Sphinx. Get up here. Route that skink cohort. See it's taking a lot of damage. Okay, they're routed. Shoot those.
Forward. Shyish winds gather. Charge. Spell.
Don't want Arkhan to get in combat, but I do want his leadership boost over here. Yeah, let's try and route these cold ones. Don't think there's... I think they'll be giving up pretty soon, the enemy. Alright, looks like we took them out. Alright, well that was harder than I thought, and kind of, I think this vindicates my decision not to try this battle before I did have like a turn off from fighting on the main campaign map, but didn't lose anything, you know, just get to replenish over the end turn, so should be alright. Alright. Well, it's Tomb Guard, unit got a lot of kills. Probably mostly skinks, I guess. Okay, I think I want the money here and the movement boost. Alright. Cultist of Assyrian, untainted wound recovery time. Alright, nothing special, but sure. And here we go. Yeah, so this is a good item. This ability to summon a large unit of skeleton warriors that you can use 5 times per battle is really nice. He also made it up to rank 20, so that's all good.
My dynasty reigns supreme. Arkhan the Black.
Alright, let's sort out these level ups before I decide what to do movement-wise with those southern 2 armies. Okay, so I was working on magic with Arkhan. So 1, 2, 3 points before I get Purple Sun. And eventually get to Arcane Conduit. Alternatively, I could put 2 points in here to get up to Resurrect. I think I held off on that because I didn't have any gold tier units at the time that would benefit from these like skill options. Yeah, so this only benefits rank 7 and above, that's right. These bonuses are pretty good though. I have 3 archer units who are now tier 7, or rank 7. So that's extra ammo and extra missile strength and extra missile resistance. The thing is, yeah, I might want more than one of these points eventually. I'm just trying to look at this tree, so how much more do I actually... I'm not going to prioritize this tree, which is to make him stronger in one-on-one combat. I think that's the lowest priority here. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, potentially. A couple of things up here, 18, 19, like that's basically all of his remaining skill points. And I do want to grab this too, and this. Yeah, that's basically all his skill points spoken for. It's not essentially get past up here. I do want to get him up towards... Well, I definitely wanted the extra casualty replenishment. And a 10 million lightning strike are probably worth getting. Yeah, it's a little awkward that I started developing his magic, but I have a Lich Priest with the same lore of magic who's also focusing on magic, so that's... I don't know, there is a bit of redundancy. Just check what level that other Lich Priest actually is.
A worthy father.
Yeah, so he's actually closer to these skills than Arkhan is. I think with that in mind, let's grab Blessing of the Asp. This helps us in the short term because it benefits our archers right away. I think I have enough skill points to grab at least one of these other 3 later on. Oh, Arkhan got 2 level ups. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I get straight to Resurrect. Yeah. That's great. That AoE heal, particularly for himself, is it's going to be great.
I am king.
Okay, so
I serve king and patriarch.
yeah, no more rats coming this turn. Hopefully that army's mostly Skaven slaves, although they could have recruited some better units from the global recruitment.
Submit to your king. Time for
We'll kind of like a hero out this way. If these guys keep raiding the Rakaf Dynasty is just going to declare war on them. They're not particularly strong, like I think this is their only army.
do not betray your king.
Like looking at their relationship, I guess it's only at -8 now. But the raiding and trespassers are taking that down to -67. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Master Lich.
I think I'll keep my heroes in the army this turn and send one out next turn to scout maybe. So many enemy heroes around here, that's the thing, like they'll go for assassinations and wounding, which I don't want. Let's put this army back in the settlement, get as much replenishment as I can. Yeah, I think Arkhan's army would definitely benefit from having a Necrotect or Tomb Prince, like a melee or oriented hero rather than 2 spellcasters, but that's okay for now.
Black Tower.
Oh, I should put him in ambush stance. Yes.
Come, servants.
By the same logic I was trying to use for my other army. He may get discovered. I think this hero is going to attempt an earthquake against Jaluk Oasis or whatever, but yeah. With that in mind, I'm not going to build anything in this slot. I believe the way that the earthquake actually, if he succeeds in doing the earthquake, it actually knocks the city down a tier, so I would lose this build slot. I have a question now though of what I should do with the rest of this gold. I guess 1,000 will go on. Yeah, there's 3,500 here that I'd like to spend to get 2 more hero slots over the next couple turns. Actually, maybe that's a higher priority than getting this Tomb King online. I don't need this Tomb King online next turn. I kind of want him to go, like, I want him in there to replace one of my jar collectors once one of these armies is ready to start fighting. I guess I could have him replace this. Yeah, I should have him just come in and replace this general. Okay, I will. Yeah, let's get him on the field and going, and then I'll go for the extra 2 hero slots here.
My great works unfinished.
I think I want to just hold on to my gold.
Soon, so very soon.
For the hero recruitment. Yeah. I'm very, yeah, I have to remember that I have enough population surplus to do this, and I do want to go for that upgrade, get another tier 4 city for sure. Hopefully we'll be able to work on that within a few turns, depending how battles and stuff go. Okay. Staff and Nagash, I need Elixir Might, I can't craft that yet, yep.
I have my
This guy's not in an army, so I can just hold off on that level up. He's just trying to replenish. He's recruiting, he's recruiting. Okay. That looks like everything. Yeah, we're making progress here, right? We're strength rank 10, we've knocked Moors down to strength rank 23. The Skaven are not truly endless. You do start to make a dent. You take out 4 or 5 stacks, you do start to make a dent in them, at least. It's a bit scary that the rogue army is the second strongest of my enemies. Does that mean... how the Horde faction works for the rogue army is something I've never figured out. Like, this isn't recruiting more troops, they're still on 13. Does that mean they have another army somewhere? Yeah, I don't know. Just double check, I'm using all of my recruitment slots I can. Yeah, global's taken up, local's taken up here, and here. And... here. Ah! I forgot one thing here, I believe. Yes. So, because I have the boosted experience rank, I should just take the opportunity to upgrade skeletons. Yeah, extra little perk from the right of Tahoth. Okay, let's move on. Yep, here comes Skaven. Oh, critical failure. Love to see that. Good old Prince Rahotep fought off his attacker. Assault garrison. Okay, you can do that as much as you want. I don't care about the garrison. Ooh. No, I thought they were coming east or south. Ah, nuts. Got my hopes up for a second that I could catch that army in force march, but no such luck. Okay. So, that N10 was great, didn't get attacked. The fact I couldn't get my army in the north into ambush stance didn't come back to bite me. Advanced military or infrastructure. So if I remember correctly, advanced military is just the very highest tier military recruitment, most of which requires tier 5, so that would be nice if I was building those, but I'll just take the improve the cities option. And Wakaf of the First Dynasty, aka the Desert King, is now available. Excellent.
As parched as my bones.
So, I think first order of business here is to move heroes, try and gain intel. My armies here are getting stronger. I have the Bone Giant now.
Legions rise.
I have half a stack here.
Servant of Nagash.
I have a bad feeling that that Skaven stack is marched down south and will be attacking either Panther next turn.
Submit to your king. Stone Shaper. By the gods,
Yeah, so I'm not sure what I want to do about that because
my master will return.
I could move.
Curse the sun.
I could move Arkhan up here and put him within the zone of control of the city, but that puts him at risk of being ambush attacked. I might be better moving this army out of the settlement, letting them come take it. I mean, it doesn't... Yeah, I don't particularly care about the settlement. I'm thinking I might use the settlement as bait to be able to then make the attack, like, make sure I'm the attacker against their army in the next turn.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay, let's start with some hero movement, first of all.
Lich King.
So here, I want to see where the Skaven army got to.
Make way!
Got to there.
Not sky.
Yeah, so that army I don't want to attack this turn, right, because you can see that it's just at the limits of Arkhan's movement range. And what they could do is retreat and then attack me, potentially. So, if they want to come lay siege to Jellic Oasis, that's fine. If they just want to come raid, that's also fine.
Nagash commands.
So we know that they moved an army up towards the north.
Is it hot? Tomb King of Nehekara.
Oh, can almost get to Martek. Not quite though, right? Yeah.
Creator.
So the Skaven army that started by Martek was on force march, which means they're probably all the way down here now, or they could have gotten there if they wanted to.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
I don't think, unfortunately... Yeah, the Eye of the Panther garrison is these 6 units, plus these 10. Can't bolster the army at all. I don't think I'll be able to hold if they launch that attack. No, not just basic skeletons. But that's okay. I think I'm okay. I know I keep saying this, but I think I am okay of conceding more minor settlements.
As my bones open the Livermore.
It's pretty... It's kind of tempting to go after El Calabad, but...
Dark plans.
Alright, this is what I'll do.
March my minions.
Yeah, there's this army still here. Right.
Unwise.
They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out and annoying the Rakav dynasty. I don't see any need for me to... Like, they're not recruiting more troops. I think I'm still in sort of a holding pattern where I'll use ambush stance with my full stacks to try and bait enemy armies in so I can destroy them, but I'm really waiting on my other 2 armies to be completed. I could launch an attack against these Savage Orcs, but... No, yeah, that probably works. So they'll retreat. They'll retreat, but I still have enough movement to go into ambush stance afterwards. That seems okay.
My wrath. Move my creations.
Try and get, yeah, I was going to say try and get vision on that other
My servant fails.
Rakash dynasty army. And I think this guy, I need to keep an eye on the Savage Orcs because they're going to be sending another stack at some point. Yeah, looks like here they're recruiting. Rathug.
This is my endeavor. Mortal fool.
So if I come down here to make this attack,
My dynasty. Nehekara rises from the sands.
I'm not at danger of being attacked by this stack. There's a Skaven army that force marched down south, but assuming
Petra calls.
they move, assuming like they took advantage of the force march movement, they're going to be down here. I'm not sure they could even. I doubt they could even get back up this way. The AI doesn't use force march unless it's taking advantage of the extra movement. Like they don't force march, then just go halfway. So this is a safe attack to make. They're going to retreat, but that puts them out of encamp stance and means it interrupts any of their recruitment they're trying to do. I might even... It says I can't get to Martek this turn, but sometimes fighting and defeating an army does give you a little boost in movement. In either case, I should have enough movement to go into ambush stance after this.
Fire on them.
So let's make this attack. Yeah.
Stride to
Alright, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Do I care at all about this army?
Stop that.
No. It's sort of irritating that I've moved out here though. Savage Orc Biggins. Arrow Boys, Trolls. With this other army here, it'd be really irritating if this army started causing me problems like in my home territories, so to speak. I don't think they'll end up doing that. I can't catch them anyway, right? I want Martek back. This is kind of my goal here. If I take Martek back and then stand in the settlement, the Skaven can't ambush me. They can come attack me, but that's fine.
your king demands.
Yeah, this is an easy win, obviously.
To war. Nehekara will be mine. What?
Can't quite reach this army.
No way.
My
I could move out slightly so I'm still within the settlement reinforcement range and do my recruitment there. See if I can catch this army. They might go into underway stance and try and just bail. Like, try and just get away. I don't think... The AI usually doesn't try and, like, get too aggressive with these little weak armies. They recognize that they're... Like, they recognize that there's way stronger enemy, i.e. my presence in the vicinity, usually. So I think this is all good. There's a question mark over the Skaven army here, but the fact I can actually take Martek rather than just have my army stand in the middle of nowhere is great. I won't auto-resolve, but this shouldn't be a problem. I think I'll put Banner of Swimpus on my lord, actually.
Arise, my legions! Rise!
Just planning to occupy Martek, take it back, hopefully not lose it again. So, that's not much to say about this one. They have a couple of units of archers that I'll try and shoot, and some melee units that I'll just send my monsters into. Shouldn't be a problem at all.
Undying Prince!
Yeah, King can heal himself, so he can definitely deploy at the front.
Tomb King! Slaves! Umlafar! Go!
Try and get their archers to just stop to shoot and clump up so the artillery does even more damage to them.
Move, slaves!
I really don't need my melee line for this battle at all. In fact, let's just pull them back so the archers can start shooting more quickly. Or, you know, get in range sooner by marching up. What I'm trying to say.
Carrion Lord! Tomb King!
Yep, now my archers in range, perfect. Looks like a pretty good banishment over here.
So be it!
Not sure the banishment actually did so much damage, but it is enough. Yeah, I got 17 kills with the banishment. Fair enough.
Curse them all! Agreed!
Great, no losses. Don't have anything else to heal up, so...
Occupy it!
Yep, just occupy this.
Submit to your king!
Province secured again, very good. Yeah, just switch back onto the growth.
I deem it!
Alright, so do I want cooldown reduction for banishment or Winds of Magic Power Reserve? Don't like this buff spell much. I'll just go for the Winds of Magic. This is good when you get to the third point because then the spell becomes cheaper as well as having a cooldown reduction. I don't think the Overcast version of Banishment... It says increased damage, but I think Banishment's such a damaging spell anyway. I don't remember that being so effective in the past. Okay, and this is a Chariot Master, yes. So... already picked up some melee attack and weapon strength, let's grab some melee defense. Okay, that all went very well. Captured Martek at tier 1, that's fine. If this army wants to come take it back, they're going to need help, this isn't enough.
Attend your king, slaves.
I've got a plan here. Yeah, I think this works quite well. I'm going to have Arkhan move to the Eye of the Panther. And I'm going to have this army move south and continue recruitment there. I can only put one army in the settlement at once, right? And like I keep saying, there's a stack of Skaven here that can do the ambush attack if there's any army in the open, so let's not give them an army in the open.
Unwise.
Still have a full stack here.
Reigns supreme. Do not challenge me. Move.
I'm just seeing Skaven slaves, some Clanrat spears, but this does not look like a strong army. It's fine to leave this area a little undefended. Jaluka Oasis has walls, it has a full stack in.
Attend.
You know,
Arkhan the Black.
moving Arkhan out of the way is not a problem. Something else I could do is take Al-Khalabad. Okay, let's just think for a second here. So military presence is 6, so that means they've got a stack in Black Tower of Arkhan, which I think they've had just sitting there for a long time. I know they don't have soldiers here, and I know they don't have any here. This army can't reach back.
Lich Priests.
Yeah, so if I think with this Skaven army in... with the kind of question mark of what the Skaven army here is going to do, I don't need to take Al-Khalabad this turn. It is very possible there's another Skaven stack in this Fog of War. They've shown that they're very willing to just march troops across other region, other factions' territory. They don't care at all about that. There's no rush to try and take that manor settlement.
Who commissions me?
Yeah, so I think the decision now is just what to do
King of Nehekara.
with this army. My inclination is to back up, keep recruiting out of Vulture Mountain, and let Skaven take Eye of the Panther if they want, and if they do take Eye of the Panther, we'll get them next turn. I think that's the play.
Serve me.
Okay, let's cancel that recruitment. So, because of the way that the zone of control works here, Eye of the Panther actually fully blocks off an army from just marching down. Like an enemy army would have to... yeah, an enemy army would have to stop and besiege and take Eye of the Panther. They can't just bypass it. What is this territory? Where's the border between these two?
Such a tiny pyramid.
It's like, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, I can't quite see it. I think maybe because I own both territories.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Suffer attrition damage walking down here, that's annoying. I think I just walk to here and go into
Submit to your king.
this stance. Yeah, immune to attrition, access to global recruitment, yeah.
Attend your king, slaves. From the sands. Land of the dead. machinations.
I think with Arkhan I want to give myself sort of as much flexibility as possible as to where I want to move next turn. So let's maybe actually stand in Rakov Dynasty territory. Yeah, the Rakov Dynasty gets their turn after the Skaven, so I think even if they... I'm not sure how the mechanics of the Ambush Discoverer works. Alright, let's just keep Arkhan in our territory. Back in ambush stance.
On my will.
Next turn, I believe I can still just about get to El Calabad. Well, that's not the priority. The priority is being able to deal with the Skaven. And I think they're going to be in range of attack from at least some combination of these three armies.
Your advice.
So we can stay put here, but let's just do what I did last turn and upgrade skeletons. Ah, and I can recruit extra skeleton triad archers. That works well.
Mortal fool.
Yeah, great. As far as... yeah, as far as recruiting the Desert King, as I call him, this guy, I don't need to do that before... like, I'm only going to do that when my army's about to get into combat, because he only offers a boost in combat, and I'm not sure exactly where I want him yet still. So over here, let's bring this army out there. I've got 11 units currently, including the Bone Giant, plus 7 in the garrisons, 18. I don't believe there's any chance that this little army could come attack me here. I'm a little concerned. Yeah, I don't think I'll move out any further. Get more recruitment coming in. Actually, hold on. Is anyone else using global recruitment this turn? No, but he should be. Yeah, great. Yeah, so that gets up to 18. Here we get up to 14. Good. Yeah, I think that's all looking fine. Can actually recruit Silver Chevron units here, but it's just... yeah, it's enough of a marginal upgrade over the skeletons that I don't want to take up recruit slots for it. I'd rather just get this army filled up.
I have my suspicion.
Yeah, this is this Neck Protect who's still just scouting, so I don't need to give him level up. And you come back over this way. Yep, I want you to stay there and scout. You're recruiting, that's fine. Arkhan's in ambush stance and recovering to full. Yeah, we'll sit in Martek for a turn.
I doubt his attentions.
Yeah, let's do some building upgrades. Or building. So... actually, no, hold on, sorry. I forgot the fact that I want to be recruiting... I want to be spending this gold grabbing these 2 hero slots. So let's prioritize that, then I'll go back to doing some building. I think I might want a military building in Kofur, but I don't think I want more chariots. So let's just leave this open for now. And I believe that's all for this turn. Yep. Okay. So the main question here is just where this Skaven army goes. And they came down to attack out the Panther. Yep, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Now they may raise it. Yeah, they did raise it. Okay, but they're still not going to have enough movement to get away here. Yeah, I think we've got them. Losing, I mean, yeah, I didn't develop either Panther too much. That's I'm willing to use settlements as bait like that. Ah, darn it. Oh, he's actually assassinated, not just wounded. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they're running away. Oh, they're coming up this way towards Virus, maybe. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, this army's close to full stack. Oh, and that's Queek. So they've put... So Queek's back from being wounded. And... let's come in here. Okay, so that makes this army a bit scarier. Nah, we'll still just... I think I can still deal with this turn. Oh, look at the movement range. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch Queek. Yeah, we're gonna catch Queek. Queek's getting hit from 3 sides here if I want to. Also the option of wiping out this army in full match. Okay, all looks good. Yeah, I'll continue this turn next time. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you for the next one.